What's up, fellas? Urban Red Pill. Men first. Men first. That will be the theory. That will be the slogan on everything about this channel. Unfortunately, before I get into this, Happy New Year's to you guys. By the time this video is finished, I'm wishing you guys a Happy New Year, but the direction that I'm going to go with this is just going to be something totally outside the norm. All of the, you guys been out there, all the fake Happy New Year's and all this stuff. Really, I mean, come on, nobody really gives a fuck if your New Year is happy or not. But what I'm going to do, I will help you push through it. Now, the title, it probably should be changed on this video of my channel. Is going to be Black Pill Stoic. If you guys have listened to my commentary for the past year, some videos I've mentioned that I was walking on the fence between the red pill grass and the black pill grass. And, you know, scanning on the sidewalk. You know how you walk on the edge of the sidewalk and you just kind of walk within that line on the edge of the pavement? That's where I've been the beginning of 2019. Now, of course, there's a couple commenters. They're saying, "Hey, go ahead and take the leap. Screw it." And what I've come to realize is through this year, I found myself really not giving a shit about a lot of things that I used to care about before. It has been it was a process over the years, but I just noticed it was something about 2019 where I would look at issues, I would look at certain biases, I would look at certain things that will get me involved, just to kind of, skim through it and see what's going on out of concern. And honestly, this year I've noticed it was a change. I just don't really give a fuck anymore. It's four things now. My circle, which consists of a very, very tight circle of friends and a very, very selected few family members. I don't wish to have interactions with all of my family because at the end of the day, sometimes, guys, if you look around you, those are the ones who are trying to harm you the most. So, my circle of those people, that's pretty much it. My concern with men, continuing this channel, hopefully that it will wake as many men up as possible to see what's going on with this whole game, this game of nature, this game of, societal conditioning, this game of, suppressing men. I will continue to do this. Motorcycles and dogs. That's it. Honestly, outside of those four things, to be honest with you, I can really give two fucks anymore. And this has been kind of weighing on me. You could tell by some of my videos, the way I come off, and at the end of the day, I've realized that I have sunken down to a black pill abyss. Now, this is not a bad thing, to be honest with you. I like this. I like it. What happens is I am more in touch with the reality of what this world is and what this society is, and also the conditioning and the reason for this conditioning. And I'm going to do future videos of my opinions on this and my stance on how I come to this conclusion. But at the end of the day, I just don't really give a shit no more. I haven't given a shit for a while. Politics, the reason why I do stay active in that is because I understand that politics benefits men depending on the way the politics is shaped. But for the politics as an institution, I don't really give a shit about it anymore at all. It's just the part where it concerns men, and feminism is an anti-male organization. So they are heavily involved in politics. A matter of fact, they harbor themselves over there. They sit over there in the political arena, and that's what keeps me engaged over there, to watch the little sneaky moves that they try to do to enslave men for their benefits. Women, I'm, you know, I've been MGTOW. I've been going my own way for a long time. I've been red pill for, you know, maybe since I was maybe 22 years old. In other words, I was a little well pill aware. I wasn't really fully red pill, but I was red pill aware around 22. So the thing with women, I guess I could put it like this: I am not taking 3 point shots anymore. I am not taking half court shots anymore. As a matter of fact, I haven't been doing neither for quite a while. I have no interest in fadeaway jump shots. I also have no interest in going to the line on free throws. The only effort that I'm willing to do is layups. If any situation with a woman is not something of an easy layup, something that you're doing fucking warm ups before a game, that is as far as that I'm going to go with them. I don't really engage in females unless there's something in the deal for me, whether it's through, because I'm a heterosexual guy. So whether it's if I find her attractive and I interested in trying to go that route with her, that is the only time I will have interactions with her. I am not talking to women about anything outside of whatever it is that pertains to my interest. I don't hold short conversations with them in grocery lines. Even when they try, I pick up my phone and I act like I have other things to do. I don't really interact with none of them. The PUA community, I want to do videos on this. I've always been a little, you know, standoffish with that community. I understand what they're trying to do, but at the end of the day, that community and their philosophy still goes back to catering to women, trying to get female approval. Hence the reason why, if you really think about it, a lot of PUA channels, they actually have female supporters on there. Now, just that alone should really open your eyes to what their theory is all about. If PUA was for the betterment of men, and we all know that women do not really care about the betterment of men. All they care about is the progression of the female. So if you see women that are supporting the PUA channel, what that does is, of course, those guys are telling you, hey, bro, live harder, go out there, slay the dragon, build this, build that. Yes, I mean, of course, because women could benefit off those things. So, I've always been standoffish with the community. I do understand that it works. It helps a lot of guys, in other words, get laid. But at the end of the day, I think there's more to men than that. I think there's more to us. Like it can't end there. It can't end there. I mean, we didn't get this far as a species because of that. It can't end there. People's children, don't talk to me about your kids. And I just don't really want to hear it. I don't really care. Articles about females getting kidnapped that's been going, which I believe those are all fake, that are going around the news arenas and all that stuff. I don't really give a shit about that anymore. I don't care about females' well-beings like that. They have enough help from the government. They have a local law enforcement. I mean, what the hell? They have three numbers that they could not dial, and they could get all the white knight help they need, and that's 911. So why do I need to care? Question is, why should you care? Oh, she's kidding. And, most of these stories I'm looking at coming out as a bogus lie, which my red pill senses have gone up every time I've seen the story. I just never believed it. And as time go on, you come to find out that's all a lie. That's why I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about, you know, cheers, going to a place where everybody knows your name and they all happy that you came. I don't really care. To be honest with you, if I can go out into this world and the rest of the world pass me by, I am a very content and happy person that way. I just don't really care. The shootings, all those things, I could care less. Because if you think about it, they don't really care about the shooting or the people who got shot. All they care about is somehow, some way, this thing starts to tie into gun control, and that is a political agenda. That has nothing to do with the incident that happened. So it seems like every crazy attack, everybody is trying to get their piece of the flesh to create a political agenda out of it, where they just pretty much say, screw the actual shooter, the terrorist, or the victim. Nobody gives a shit. So guess what? I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is just going to be a short little black pill rant to let you guys know where I stand at this moment. Well, really for the past year, and where I'm going to be going forward. Even as far as with the commentary, I got a couple topics that I've been, writing notes on that I want to, put to the channel, and just to bring us some dialogue, just to bring us some conversations. But at the end of the day, um, I have to live within this world, I guess, with while trying to not be of it, if that makes sense. I'm here in it, but I am not of it. I don't agree with none of the shit that is going on. If you think about it, fellas, you're losing your rights. I mean, every time I look and I turn around, they're taking something from men in favor of women. Every time I turn around, they're changing something for or changing something in favor of women at the expense of men. And if you think about it, they're constantly grinding the statue, man. They're grinding your statue to the point that, and remember, this crazy train, it has no brakes. This circuit show, there's no closing. There's no end time to it. It's just a circus that constantly keeps going. And the people in the driver's seat are nothing but fucking clowns. And what they're doing, they're gonna keep chiseling. They're gonna try to break you. And before I let them get to that point with me, I am 150% checked out. I'm out. I don't care about much anymore. And I haven't for a while, but 2019 has really showed and kind of framed me into that. And moving forward, I'm fine with it. I like it. I like understanding the world for what it is and not what it should be. And I just wanted to share this short little rant with you guys to let you know. So as you see the commentary coming forward, you would understand that this is the space and the mental space that I'm in right now. Um, Also, I was going to do a video. I put together a personal gym, and you know, I, you know, I'm going to do future videos on it, showing like trying to, the sanctuary that I'm trying to create, as because this thing is going to get crazier, this thing is going to get worse, and you got all kind of things coming down the pipe. You have, you're walking into an election year. I believe, there's going to be a housing bubble. It could possibly be heading into an economical collapse because it's about that time. And then you have to understand, you've got these women that have ran up that student debt, loan debt into the trillions. And at some point, they got to stop the bleeding on this. It's just going to be a lot of different different tornadoes forming into one cyclone. And at the end of the day, you all know where this point's at. This is going to be all men's fault. They're going to look at you to try to do something and try to fix this. So what I'm doing, I'm being a little more proactive. I'm going to create a sanctuary, a nice sanctuary where if I don't want to leave my house for a week, I will be content with that. And I'm going to show you guys video of my personal gym, because I'm still on the self-improvement. I'm still on the concern about men and men well-being. And I'm still, very concerned with helping the Red Pill and MGTOW movement move forward with the channel. But at the same time, the stoicism has creeped in, and my commentary will reflect that. So I just wanted to let you guys know this. More videos to come, fellas. At the end of the day, you put yourself first. I'm seeing a lot of guys out here putting other people before them. They're not even getting the appreciation or the thanks for doing so. I see it in public. I've seen it within the confines of some of my social circles that spread out from them, and the men are still not getting it, and the women are not giving them the gratification that they want. They're not giving them the approval they want. They're just pretty much stepping on these guys, These guys haven't gotten a memo, and for that, it makes me proceed forward to making more videos, and hopefully, this channel could reach some guy out there, or as well as the other people in this red pill community, reach some guy out there and kind of see if they could reshape his mind so he can save himself. Because at the end of the day, this road leads to a lot of these men's suicides. This road leads to a lot of these men's depression. This road leads to a lot of these men's homelessness. This road leads to a lot of men's self-esteem. And it also leads to a lot of these men's well-being. All of this goes to the common denominator, and that's them not being awakened by the game that society has them playing. And not to mention the game that is rigged, and it's also a losing game. So you guys take care. This is just a short rant. I have more commentary to come, but like I said, future commentary is going to be more towards what I mentioned at the beginning of the video. You guys take care. More videos to come, fellas.